We are gonna make some old fashions today. Should be fun. But first, need to go get some supplies. What's up, everybody? It's Aaron with my friend Gene Antoine with Super Home Warranty.
Yes, sir.
Gene's favorite drink is the old fashioned, so I'm gonna make mine. He's gonna make his. We'll see which one's better. We start mine?
We're not biased at all, but
You know.
let's
All
do
right.
it. Yeah.
All right, so in the bar world, I learned that there are two kinds of old-fashioned drinkers. And I probably got about 4 old-fashions in my head, but you basically have the muddle people and the no muddle people. So I'm gonna make one of each. I'll start with the muddle. And for that, I'm actually gonna start with a sugar cube.
All right.
And I'm gonna give that some orange bitters, about 2 dashes. And aromatic. And I'm gonna give that probably 3. I'm gonna let that soak a little bit.
This is where I don't have the patience, is the sugar cube part of it.
No?
I have the patience of making old fashioned, and the sugar cube part of it,
That's where we lose
can't
you.
do it. Yeah. No.
Put a little bit of water in there, and then I'm gonna break that up. Muddle that a little bit. Now here's where we lose the non-muddle people. We're gonna do an orange slice, and we're gonna do 2 cherries. And we don't wanna break this up too far to where it's like, makes the whole drink pink, but we do wanna just kind of break it up some.
Some of that flavor in
Get
there.
some of that flavor in there. All right, so there's your muddle. Now over here in this fancy little beaker thing you have,
Yep.
I'm gonna get some ice. Right away.
Now, I'm from the no muddle camp, so when he's done with this, we're gonna have to probably sterilize my beaker to make sure we don't have any pulp left over.
So since we're in Texas, we're gonna try out a Texas bourbon today. It's called Witherspoon Single Barrel Texas Bourbon. Let's see what it's all about. All right, so I'm gonna do 2 ounces here. Now, Gene, you know the difference from when you're supposed to shake and when you're supposed to stir
I don't.
a drink?
School me.
School you. So the deal is, if it's just spirits, if it's just alcohol,
Right.
nothing else in there, no mixers, you want to stir because you don't want to break down that ice and you don't want to water down your drink too much. So you're going to chill it by stirring it. When you have mixers in there, juice, anything thick, that's when you're going to shake it.
Okay.
Right? So if you're just doing spirits, that's when you're going to stir.
Did not know that. So James Bond's been doing it wrong this whole time.
James Bond's been doing it wrong, but that is how I like a martini. So I'm going to go in here with this chilled bourbon that I just did.
It's got a good color.
It does. I'm gonna come back with your great big fancy ice cube here.
Yeah.
You know what I just ordered this week? I got my logo on an ice press.
Did you?
Yeah, and it should be here tomorrow actually. But these big these big square cubes.
Yeah.
I'm pushing my logo in there, so
That's cool.
makes those drinks extra fancy.
That's cool.
So I'm gonna give that a good stir. We're gonna call that an old fashioned, man. That is your muddled old fashioned right there. That's the classic.
Yeah.
There you go.
Simple and likely delicious.
That one will be.
All right.
All right, let's do yours. Let's see what you got.
All right, so let's get all this muddle crap out of here.
All right, let's do it.
My dad does love a muddle old fashioned, and I like the flavor. I like the look.
Yeah.
Non-muddled. So
Okay.
all right, so here's what we're gonna do.
Okay. Let's see what you got.
We're gonna get the ice. I did learn that I was supposed to stir it, so I wasn't shaking mine. So
Okay,
at
good.
least got that right.
Good, you got that part right.
I got that right. So we're gonna go with the bullet.
Okay. So you like rye instead of
I do like rye. I think the bourbon's a little bit sweeter than my old fashioned. I don't like them as sweet, so
Okay.
I'm gonna go with 2 ounces also.
Okay.
I'm not mad at a heavy pour either, but we're gonna measure it out even.
Okay.
All right, so I'm not as fancy as you, and as I mentioned, definitely not as patient. So I'm cheating with the simple syrup. Don't hate me. Don't judge me.
I'll give you that. How much you do?
I don't do a full ounce. I only do half an ounce because, as I mentioned, I don't like it. I don't like it too sweet. So
Okay.
we got that.
Okay.
All right. Now add a little dash of the aromatic.
Okay.
Not too much.
Not much.
And then we're gonna stir it. Now, once I get a little stir going, I like to add a little bit. I told you before too. I like the Luxardo cherries.
Yeah.
We're not fancy. We're not gonna do that. We're doing the Reggie cherries. We're doing the regular cherries here.
Okay.
So I do
A little grenadine.
a little bit of the
cherry
a little
syrup
bit
in
of
there.
for the color, and it adds a little bit of sweetness. So
Okay.
this is not a formal recipe. I know you probably hate everything
good.
I'm doing because I'm a
Looks fine.
home
Looks fine.
bartender.
Looks fine.
Yeah.
You're good. You're good.
Let's get the ice on there.
So have you messed with clear ice? Have you tried to make clear ice yet?
No.
It's a process, man. It's a whole process. There's some.
I do
science to
use
it.
when I do make this ice. I use like the filtration as much as I can, but
Yeah.
I would imagine you just have to constantly.
I mean, they say that there's like gravity involved, and you have to freeze it from the outside. It's the whole thing.
Really?
But yeah, but it looks good.
A few times they've come out pretty clear. Just
There you
'cause
go.
it's filtered, but yeah. No,
There you go.
other than
All
that-
right, so that is Gene's rye old fashioned right there.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to show you mine. So if I was going to drink an old fashioned, this is how I would make it. A little bit different. It's more like Gene's than that first one that we did, but let me show you what I would do. All right, so I would still start it the same way. So I'd still start it with that sugar cube. And I would still start it with orange bitters. That's about 3 dashes.
See, I want to try one with the orange bitters. I haven't made one with the orange bitters in mine. I feel like it would add nice
It's
flavor.
a little bit different. Yeah. A
Yeah.
little bit different. Okay, so I'm still gonna muddle this together. Add just a little bit of water.
I was gonna say, it seemed like something was missing from last time.
Just a little bit of water. Okay, and that's it for that part.
All right.
Let me get all
You
that
gonna
on
go
there.
with Texas on this one, the Texas, or are you gonna
I'm
go?
gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with that Texas bourbon
All right.
again because I'm gonna do bourbon. So I'm gonna do 1.5 ounces of that.
Do you prefer the bourbon or the rye, typically?
Yeah, I think I like it a little bit sweeter. So I'm gonna start with my ice. I got enough. I need a bigger scoop. A bigger scoop for my next video.
There you go.
Okay, so I am going to not do 2 ounces. I'm only gonna do 1.5 ounces this time.
All right.
And
Use
then,
the same liquor for your Manhattans.
yeah, I would probably use the same for the Manhattan.
Yeah?
Yeah.
They're very similar drinks.
Well, this one I'm gonna use Southern Comfort. I'm gonna do a little SoCo. So I'm actually gonna do 1 ounce of SoCo in here as well. Southern Comfort is a liqueur, but the base spirit is whiskey. And tastes a little bit like peaches or apricots.
Yeah.
So it's a little fruity, a little spice like cinnamon, but the base is still whiskey. So I'm gonna mix
I
that.
had one with SoCo, and I can't remember where it was, but I liked it.
Did they do just SoCo?
No,
They mixed them.
I believe they did.
Let's
If I remember correctly.
see how this thing
I
comes
could be
out.
lying to you though. I'm hoping not.
See how this thing comes out. I'm gonna pour this in here with your fancy strainer.
Nice there.
Cool. I'm gonna mix that all together. I want that sugar to get into that liquor a little bit.
That's
And
good.
Now I need one of your big fancy ice cubes you brought. Man, and that
If you're gonna
thing,
do it, you gotta do it right.
that thing couldn't have come one day earlier than I would have my press and my logo, you know? One day.
I
Just
think
about
you gotta
one
do
day.
another. Do one with Manhattans.
That's it. So this one, look at that.
It's beautiful.
So this one I'm also going to garnish with an orange zest. I want to squeeze it. I want to get a little bit of that oil from that orange in there. Run that around the glass and then drop that in there.
That's the one thing I forgot on mine.
And then there you go. So I will let you taste this one
All right.
and I'm going to try yours.
Cheers. Again.
Cheers.
Appreciate it.
It's tasty. It's good.
That's good.
It's
Yeah,
good.
that's good.
Enjoy.